To commemorate Women and Girls in Science Day, we are proud to share video interviews with 3 women on the Heldrich Center for Workforce Development's research team. This video features Meghna Hari, a research project manager at the Heldrich Center. Meghna's research focuses on statewide education and earnings data to evaluate the effectiveness of workforce programs. She has research experience in transportation planning, demographics, housing, and economic projections and how they affect the workforce. Meghna has technical expertise in data analysis, visualization, and mapping. She has a master's degree in urban planning from the University of Illinois. Meghna, tell me about your current position at the Heldrich Center. What are your responsibilities? What are some of the projects that you're currently working on?
So I have been a research project manager with the Heldrich Center for almost 5 years now. I work on quantitative research for the New Jersey Education to Earning Data System, also known as NJEDS. I am the liaison for the higher education agencies in our state and for a few of the labor data sets. I work on data validation and automation of loading the data in our system. And then I work with our state partners as well as colleagues at the Heldrich Center to develop a research agenda and then analyze the data for the research projects. Besides NJEDS, I work on different evaluation projects using the public data for developing labor market landscape analysis.
What has been your greatest achievement in your current position? What helped you succeed?
So I would think that developing the labor market landscape body of work has been my achievement because that wasn't something that was done at the Heldrich Center before. And what particularly helped me succeed would be my background in varied public policy topics such as housing and transportation, because that helped us look at labor markets in a holistic view. We were able to bring in topics such as the connection between economic development, transportation, housing, education, within the lens of labor market analyses, which would have otherwise not been considered. So I would say that is an achievement.
Did you have a role model that influenced your decision to work in social science? If so, please tell me about your role model.
So I didn't have a role model starting out when I, chose social science field particularly. I have gone from being an architect who's understood how spaces impact how people behave to wanting to learn more about how people behave collectively, and as such kind of made my way through social science. But I have admired a number of colleagues who I have worked with previously and work with now. One individual who I could mention here is Holly St. Clair. She was my boss at my job in Boston. I was inspired by her advocacy for using data and technology for telling people's story and reaching out to them. That made me believe in the power of data for telling people's stories. So,
finally, Meghna, what advice would you give to girls and women considering a career in the natural or social sciences?
So I'd like to think of this as a conversation I would have had with myself 10 years ago. Few things I would say is trust your instincts, ask questions. There are no silly questions, particularly for the quantitative side. For girls and women, don't get intimidated by the numbers, because numbers in social science are people, and women have good instincts when working with people.
Thanks for watching this interview with Meghna Hari. Be sure to check out our other interviews with researchers Stephanie Holcomb and Liana Volpe.